What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm Tamaj and this is Tam. And today we're on Alias Season 1, Episode 17, Q&A. So they took Sydney and, what's the dude's name? Is it Vaughn? No, Vaughn? Vaughn.
He didn't have, well, he wasn't in custody though.
Yes, he was.
Oh.
They took both of them. Well, maybe he didn't have cuffs on. He was sitting there though.
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever. But they took Sydney. They're about to question her because they really think she's involved in this whole Rambaldo, whatever the hell his name is, Rambo, his whole damn scheme to destroy the world or whatever the hell. But she,
how would she do that? Unless there was a nuclear missile.
I don't think it makes sense. I think he's just crazy. But we're gonna get to the bottom of this. We're nearing the end of the season, so we're gonna see what they got for us. Full and other reactions are available on Patreon. Did I look like Cindy to you? She about to fake her death. Man, you already put my straw in. No, I'm good.
Nope, shit.
Yeah.
Will you do me a favor? Will you remind them that I cooperated?
The DSR didn't tell me anything. It makes no sense. You're interagency.
He ain't gonna tell you. He don't like you,
I
Vaughn.
don't know what they're planning to do to Bristow. If I were you, I'd let it go.
His buddy met at Princeton. She actually knows a lot. He says she used to see him all the time eating with. Apparently that guy's got table manners with a 6-month-old.
Why he always in the
I'm gonna ask you a
background?
question. You believe this thing, this prophecy?
What happened? What happened? The FBI's involved.
Yeah, there's an FBI tribunal flying in from DC, and they're gonna question her and decide what the next move is.
Bristow, I'm Special Officer Kendall, FBI. If you choose legal counsel, then this meeting is canceled and we'll determine the charges based on current evidence. It's your decision.
So basically, you're threatening me.
I have nothing to hide.
How did you come to work with the CIA?
I came to work with the CIA through my involvement with SD6. One day a man came to me, said that he worked with US intelligence. I found myself wondering if I could actually become a spy. My father and I weren't speaking. My mother had died when I was 6.
SD6.
They didn't use that name. These men led me to believe they were CIA. They were very convincing. They had me take a job as an office assistant.
And at this time you believed that SD6 was affiliated with the CIA?
Yes,
And you never questioned that logic?
as I said before, Mr. Kendall, they were very convincing.
And how did the transition end?
They made reference to the SD6 headquarters. They told me they'd take me there. What I didn't realize was that getting there would only require a ride in the elevator. The first time I walked through there, surrounded by strangers who I thought were working for the good of the country, I felt wildly patriotic.
Anything? My FBI contacts don't have access to Sydney's case. It's been classified Omega 17. Sloan wants a meeting with Sydney Tuesday morning. Under Directive 81A, they could conceivably hold her without trial or charges for the rest of her life.
The whole time believing that you were working for the CIA.
Didn't she say it like 6 times?
The entire office believes they work for the CIA. Danny was my fiancé.
Could you tell us what happened to him, please?
You read that in the files.
And mess me around and then worst of
That was so embarrassing.
I would have shot him myself.
I never told anyone
Right.
about it.
I'm walking away. No.
SD6 had him killed.
And that didn't seem extreme to you?
I don't understand your question.
We're just trying to determine how a girl as brilliant as yourself could believe that an civilian
after
could
that
actually be
she-
affiliated with the U.S. government.
You're suggesting that I knew what SD6 really was all
You
along.
claim to have learned the truth about SD6 when?
Wait a minute, it wasn't a claim, it was the truth. I refused to return to SD6, which they saw as a betrayal. That's when they came after me. It was that night that I learned that my father, never very close to, was also an officer with SD6.
Get in!
Imagine I have to go back to work with them later.
Daddy?
You work for the very enemy you thought you were fighting.
It's impossible. That was the first time I heard the truth about SG6.
Hey, what'd you say before about Halaki?
I don't think he showers.
That thing about your friend.
She used to see him at lunch.
At the Webster Rotunda, that's what you said.
Yeah.
You're sure you're not allowed in the Rotunda unless you're a ranking FBI officer?
No way.
Hey, you know what? Excuse me.
You were FBI. Before you joined the agency, you were at the Bureau.
My history with the FBI is right on my resume.
You know where Sydney's being held and what they're planning on doing with her.
What if Sidney Bristow is a threat? What if Rambaldi got it right?
What did they tell you was the objective of SD6?
The retrieval and study of intelligence, both military and industrial, throughout the world. What they tried to do to me, I swore I'd destroy them.
And a few days later, your father came to see you and revealed that he was a double agent working for the CIA. That you're sure that Sloan brought you into SD6, not your father.
Why do you ask?
As far as you've seen, your father's allegiance has always been with the CIA.
You insulting my father, that is unacceptable.
It was just a question.
No, it was an accusation.
We should take a break.
No, wait, I want to finish this. I want to go home. Home, I want to just, wait a minute.
Yeah, they made me want to beat them up.
According to Rambaldi, the woman in question, the subject of this prophecy, will have never seen Mount Sebastio, meaning if Sydney were to go there and see it herself,
She couldn't possibly be the woman Rambaldi was talking about.
that made 3 calls into the FBI director. He was stonewalled.
The FBI is not in the most cooperative mood. Get her to Italy ourselves.
I know. Devlin would sanction transit. I mean, we can have a jet ready in an hour.
The question is how to find her.
Stephen Halatki.
I'll talk to him.
The problem is he's not talking.
He'll talk to me. Your mother was.
Your mother was a traitor.
Yes.
A woman who appeared to be one thing, but actually was another.
Yes.
Like, isn't that what it
Your
means?
mother.
I would throw
no,
something
my
at him.
grandfather.
She was being pursued by an FBI counterintelligence officer. The roads were slippery, there was an accident, the cars went into the river.
And after she died, your father raised you, is that right?
No. He hired a nanny. Like I said, he and I didn't have much of a relationship until recently.
So, like your father, you're a double agent.
No.
Tell us how that works.
It always begins with something that SD6 wants.
Snatch him up. I'm tired.
I have no desire to blow your head off or ruin your paint job, but I will do both unless you tell me where the hell Sidney Bristow is.
There's a safe house half a mile away.
When are they transferring?
He giving up everything. Coward.
5:30. 5:30. That was the plan. It's where.
Just so we're clear, you report this conversation, and you'll never wear a hat again.
I got it.
What does that even mean?
It means it has some people on opposite.
We need a list
Oh,
of
okay.
people.
Short list.
But you can't do anything,
Besides the
so.
CIA.
How often does SD6 send you on operations?
Far too fucking often.
I keep busy. Milo Rambaldi was Pope Alexander VI's chief architect. His designs were so technologically advanced that at the time they thought he was a heretic and he was executed. Now, 500 years later, many believe he was a prophet, which was recently confirmed following my trip to Argentina.
I just have one more question.
Oh, then can I go?
Do you believe Rambaldi was a prophet?
Do you?
They don't like when you answer a question with a question.
You're not gonna let me go, are you?
We're done for today.
Where am I sleeping? It better not be no cell in an all white room with a flat bed. Start kicking in ankles.
You're gonna be okay. Sidney will explain everything when we get there. Hey, honey.
Exposed.
You're going to Mount Sebastio should give them the proof they need.
Escaping from federal custody and crossing the border into another country proves that I willingly acted in opposition to the American government. I'm a fugitive from justice.
Not for long. Once you get to Italy, your cover will have been maintained. FBI's
Nuh-uh,
not going to want to make a big
police
deal like
signs
this. They
up
can't
on
afford
my
the press.
You gotta go. I'm gonna take you to the jet. You're gonna have to get in a trunk.
What if Rambaldi was right? What if he was talking about me?
Then everything's predetermined and nothing they do makes any difference. If Rambaldi's right, there's nothing to lose.
True.
Seriously, guys, the cops are everywhere.
And I'll take full responsibility for it.
Oh yeah, I hope you get fired.
Jack Bristow came to see me earlier.
He just
I told him about
blow
Sidney's
his head
transfer
off.
time. I just checked with transportation. 4 vehicles were taken out today. I have their makes and license plates. Ready?
You too.
I love the wig.
Very mom in their 30s.
Right. And she's going to pick up her kids from soccer.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's what they be doing in GTA. High speed chase. I was trying to cooperate. Jack's gonna be the one in trouble. But yeah, truthfully, they're gonna know he's working with folks because
Yeah.
4 vehicles were taken. One person can't drive 4 vehicles.
I don't know. Why doesn't the guy just do up?
Oh, it's not like you can escape.
It's
Only
stupid.
hell knew.
Yeah. You have to stop.
Well, sometimes if you go too far out, police will stop the pursuit. Or if they're going too fast, or they kill somebody else, and that's just too much.
They break their spine. I just can't imagine being in water in a velvet tracks.
She's a track star. She gonna run away when it gets hot.
Take your seatbelt off.
Oh my god.
The first just the fire.
Go for it.
There.
Keeping tabs on her too. She probably does love her daughter.
She might
Probably a little part of her.
think about her, but I don't think she. I love how she's just sitting there drowning, thinking like, huh.
Just so chill about it.
Let's sit underwater. No, can't breathe, and let's make a plan. Huh?
Right. I got 5 seconds.
Fat
5
hair.
seconds. Dang, all y'all talking at the same time on there?
Oh, that's smart.
What?
The air in the tires, she was just gonna breathe.
Yeah.
It's me.
Sydney, where are you?
I need to see you now.
What happened to you? The plane is ready to take you to Italy. You need to go now.
I know, but I needed to see you first. I used the air from the tires. I was breathing underwater for 10 minutes before I started to swim. And as that car started to fill with water,
Mom.
I knew what my mother had done in the same situation. Then she could have planned that accident.
Sydney.
It makes sense. She was deceitful. She was cruel. And in Rambaldi's prophecy, he uses details.
I was right. The picture might be of her mom.
Dad, I inherited that. I mean, it's either mom or me. I know it's not me.
So the prophecy is real, but it's not. It's her mom. Mom's dead.
Mom's alive.
It would clear
I
her.
know it.
Very smart. Her mom is very smart. I pretty much put that together that her mom is alive. I mean, I didn't know if that was the way they were gonna go, but I just
No, because she
threw it
might
out.
be in police custody for.
Yeah, I just threw it out there, the idea out there, because I figured it was a very real possibility. Because these spy shows can do anything they want. So, but it was okay. I feel like a lot of the recap was unnecessary. I enjoyed the only part I really needed to refresh my mind on was the Rambaldi part, but even that was very vague. But I pretty much got the general gist of the story. But yeah, I feel like I would have rather focused on new material than going through Alias's greatest hits. Not the episode I was expecting. I was really excited because I thought it was just gonna go crazy. It did do a little bit of work. It revealed some stuff at the end and set some interesting situations up for the characters, but we gotta wait again to see how that pays off. But good episode. What'd you think?
I thought it was good. Like you said, the recaps were unnecessary. I didn't need them. Like they were just used to fill time. And it was probably like one of those episodes that didn't come out one week and they came out the next week. You know,
They
like,
probably
recap
or
here, guys.
yeah, that's what I figured. Like maybe casual viewers, they were trying to if they were just jumping in late into the show, like just to catch them up on what was happening.
But
I feel like that's what they were doing.
probably. What else was there? Yeah, she always almost missing her flight, but I feel like that was predictable about her mom because it just was like it can't be her because she has to go on for the next 30 seasons. So
It's only 4 seasons. I mean, we're almost to the first. But yeah, I don't know how they make this show last 4 seasons. That's why I'm like excited to see where this goes. Like, I can't predict which way this show is gonna go.
and she still can't get back to SD6 for another couple days. So
Excuse me. I think Stallone's distracted anyway because of the fact that he's been betrayed.
because he's dumb. Why would you kill your best, or not your best friend, but your close friend?
Yeah, I wouldn't have did that.
Over somebody higher up ordering you. Like, no.
He should have followed his first instinct, because when you second guess, you mess up. Exactly. And his instinct said, no, my friend wouldn't do that, and my friend wouldn't do that, my friend wouldn't do that. But he wanted another agenda so bad that he believed it, and he'll never make that mistake again. Stallone been taking some L's, like a lot of L's. He got the page taken from him.
His finger.
Killed his friend. He got SD6 taken. He's taking some L's. His wife's dying. Like, that guy.
He doesn't care about his wife.
I think he does. I think he cares about her.
In the back of his mind.
I think he definitely has other priorities, but I feel like he cares for his wife. I don't see why he wouldn't. Because he doesn't have to be with her. So, but, yeah, like I said, I'm just interested to see where everybody goes. But thank you guys for watching, and of course, we want to hear what you guys thought.
Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel for more acts.
And we will see you guys for more Alias.
Bye.